today is the first video of 23. So just so we have our notebook out and opened and ready, because that's the drill. Welcome back. It's all right. Sales tax.
Oh, we're still doing tax.
Well, we did discount.
I mean discount, sorry.
Now we're doing sales tax, which when you go to the store and you basically buy anything other than food, they will charge you a tax. So when you go and you're like, oh, I want to buy these pair of jeans, let's say, for example, they cost $19.99, you're not going to pay $19.99, right? You always pay a little more. So your pair of pants will cost like $21.95, and you're like, what happened to $19.99? Sales tax. Sales tax. Well, all right. So, the sales tax in Santa Ana is 9.25%. Okay, sales tax in Santa Ana is 9.25%. So if you buy anything other than food, you'll be charged sales tax. If the food is cooked, though, if I go to McDonald's, they will charge me a tax. If I go to the store and buy a gallon of milk, they will not charge me sales tax. So everything is taxed except food, like cereal, milk, raw chicken, all of that is not taxed. But if they cook the chicken,
Soda.
they will tax. They tax you on soda, though.
Really?
They do?
Mm-hmm.
They do?
What about water?
That's supposed to be
Water.
No.
candy.
Diet water. Diet.
Okay, first step. You will find the tax amount. So you will take the price, and you're going to multiply it by the percent written as a decimal. So for the very first step, it's exactly the same as discount. Price times percent, this will give you your tax amount. Now, the store does not keep this amount. It goes to the city and it goes to the state. Okay? It's not so they just collect it, and then they have to pay it back to the city part of it, and then to the county, and then to the state. Everybody gets a little chunk. They just collect it. Tax amount, price times percent equals your tax amount. Okay, step number 2, what do you think we're going to do?
Subtract the price from your tax amount.
Is that what the store does?
What? Add?
They add. They make the price go up, right?
Yeah,
right, that's right,
For
we're not
example, 30 and it's like what? 38.
Exactly.
That happened to me yesterday. I bought like something. It was like $30 and then it went $8.
Oh my god.
Well, like
It was 40 and
if
I will fuck and that's
Oh
it.
my god.
if you're the one like saving your money, like saving your birthday money, saving your Christmas money because you want to buy this one thing, right? And the price is, let's say, $400.
It's not good.
It's like 500.
If you just save $400 and go to the store like, hey, mom and dad, I'm ready to buy this. I saved my $400. Do you have enough? No, you need to pay taxes on it. Which maybe your parents will be like, fine, I'll pay the taxes. There's different types of taxes. This is a tax that everybody pays every time you go to the store. Then we pay like taxes once a year. That's based on how much money you make. This is based on how much you want to buy. So if I want to buy something that's $100, I'm going to pay an additional $9.25. So for every $100, it's about $9.25.
Because they want money.
Well, this money then goes and pays for different things in the city, in the state, in the county, whatnot.
So basically, we're just, instead of subtracting, we're adding.
Yes.
Cash register.
I know.
The other hard part is changing the percent into a decimal, because the percents are kind of weird to start with. You know, this is where sometimes kids have a little hard time with. So let's just go over. 0.925 is not correct. Okay, so if it's 9.25% equals. Now, do you see the decimal? So this is different than like 40%, 50%. You see it. It's there. So therefore, that's where you start. I start here, and I move it 2 times to the front. 1, 2. So what goes in that space right there? A 0. And there's my decimal. So my answer would be 0.0925. What's the number one mistake kids do? Is they won't put that 0 and just put 0.925, which means it's a 92%. Unless the roads are paved in gold, you're not going to charge me 92%. Can you imagine? Okay, what if it's 8%? Yeah.
Oh, 0.08.
Yeah. So 1, 2, fill it in. 0.08. Now, I usually don't write the 0 in front of it. You are more than welcome to put that 0 in front. I'm not used to it. But this is the one that you have to write. That one. Okay. Are we okay with that? So this is like the hardest part is kids forgetting to move it twice. That's it. All right. So what are we going to buy?
Sushi. Just to go Best Buy.
Let's go to Best Buy. Maybe there's some after Christmas sale. All right. So the iPad costs $250. Sales tax will be. Do you want to do Santa Ana sales tax?
$10, sure.
9.25%. Okay. Which means, what are you gonna do first?
Change the
Percent into a decimal. So what is? We already did that. So it's 0.0925. So step number 1, take your price, which is $250, and you're going to multiply it by 0.0925.
Makes a calculator.
All right, what'd you guys get?
I got 23.
Times 0.0925.
23.125.
23.125. Now we round to the nearest penny. Which number's in the pennies?
2.
The 2. So what does the 5 tell the 2 to do? Go up to one more. So what is this equal to?
23.13.
Yeah, 13. So this is your tax amount. So this is the extra amount you're going to pay for this iPad.
Oh my lord. 23 for that. The iPad better be worth it. Like,
And
I'm
now you
talking
add
about,
that to the
Yes.
I better be able to cook my food on it.
So second step, step 2, is to take your price again, 250.00, and we're going to add 23.13, and we're going to line up our decimals because we're adding. When you're adding, you line up decimals, not when you multiply, when you add. So this is 13.372. So our total cost is
473.50.
correct.
13.
Yep.
Jesus. Dang.
Now, this is a true story. You saw the price on Best Buy, right? I'm not making up the price. It is $250 for this iPad. We looked at the sales tax, so this is a sales tax. It's not something I made up. So this is a true price. If I literally wanted to buy this, it would cost me $273.
Can we try? I'm going to see if that's like legit.
It is. But Best Buy's not located in Santa Ana. It's located in Costa Mesa. But if I order it online, okay, let me ask you this. If I order something online, which tax are they going to charge me?
Santa Ana. Because you're in there.
Plus
Santa Ana, because that's where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Plus
No matter which one you buy from, it matters where you
Yeah.
Wait, but what if you like just drive to Costa Mesa real quick, but put your address?
No, if you're buying it in Costa Mesa live and in person, they'll charge you their sales tax.
What if I just like drive to Costa Mesa with like a laptop?
So we could go to Costa
And park
Mesa.
That's what. That's what.
It's based on.
You can go to Mexico. They sell
Mexico.
Mexico.
Better.
Like $10 for an iPad.
Yeah, I'm
I
going
bet.
to Mexico on Friday. Again.
All right, we're moving on. So let's say how much is a PlayStation?
Like $500.
$500.
Bottom one.
It's like Starbucks, bro.
Yeah, PS5.
The sales tax, let's just say, is 8%. We'll round it to 8% if in Costa Mesa. So 8%, gentlemen, would be what decimal?
8%. Oh, 0.0. Or just 0.08.
Yeah, just fine. All right, what's your first step?
Multiply 0.08 times 500. $40 more dollars.
Chill out.
So what's our tax amount?
40.
40. This is called your tax amount. Okay? This is how much extra Best Buy is going to charge me when I buy the PlayStation 5. Tax amount $40. Number 2, we take 500 and we're going to add the $40. So $540 is my total cost. 40 additional dollars. Might be like, oh, it's not that bad. It's just $40. Or it might be like, wow, it's $40. That's a lot of money. Depending on how you look at it.
I'm buying me a $5 gift card.
No, you know they have
$5
gift
gift card.
What?
How much?
All right.
regular price.
So let's say
And they have extra.
Miss Amelie's
What's better, Xbox or PS?
super cool car cost $54,000. So if I'm gonna buy a super cool car that costs $54,000, do I really want to buy in Santa Ana?
No.
No.
Can we just see how much it's
I would go to a different city, right? I would definitely do my research, go to this website.
Ignore that.
Okay. And go to a different city that has a lower rate. Right?
Go to Texas.
Hey, let's just shop a car in Best Buy.
Food cost
So let's go to any other city, and the lowest rate we see is
Anaheim.
7.77750. Okay.
$4,000.
So sales tax is 7.75%, right? Did I read that correctly? Yeah. So basically, every city in Orange County, the cheapest one is 775, right?
If you were to buy that in Santa Ana, it would be $58,999.
How much is the sales tax in Santa Ana?
Thank you, bro.
0.
No. But how much would it be for this problem?
Oh,
Just the tax?
the tax?
Yeah.
9.25.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, right. Like 4,995, something like that.
4,995.
I think.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this would be, when you type it in, would be 0.0775. Do it. Don't just wait for us to give you the answer, because when it's time for you to do it for a quiz and you haven't practiced using your calculator, you might make a mistake. So it's time for you guys to practice typing this in, not just wait for us to give you an answer. But Miss Mel, you guys are just using a calculator. Yeah, well, you need to practice using a calculator.
We're not fumbling. It's not fumbling.
Yeah, you type it in wrong, and then everything's wrong.
I'm gonna use your podcast.
All right. So 54 times 0.07.
I got 4,185.
$4,185. So I am gonna spend an additional $4,000 just in taxes
For a car.
for the car.
What car are you getting?
Oh, you know, hello, it says super cool car.
So Tesla.
Oh.
Tesla, you can cook.
Whoa.
That could save our environment.
Bro.
Okay, so what is my total cost for this car?
5,000.
No.
58,185. 58,185.
$58,185. But if I bought it in Santa Ana, it would be $4,900.
I forgot how much. Like, no, like.
Make me do the work.
I heard so much.
Yeah, $4,900. So if I were to buy it in Santa Ana, it would be $4,900.
Which would be like 5,900.
If I just drive a little bit further, save myself $800.
Also gas, so like maybe.
Well, I mean, $800, $7 in gas. It is.
Yeah, didn't it just like bring it up again?
Right now, I think it's like at $4 or $5 a gallon. I paid like $6 something during the
How
summer.
much, like, how many gallons do you need to, like, just, like, go on with your everyday, like,
I don't know. I mean,
We don't drive as much.
I don't drive a
My
lot,
mom,
so
our gas tank lasts us a long time.
some people have to gas up every week. Some people every 2. Some people every month.
every week?
That actually gas so like
It just depends.
Mine is like every 1 to 2 months.
All right, let's do this again. Okay, I'll do the first one with you. Show all work, no work equals no points. Tax worksheet. So, in a department store, a $50 dress is marked. Okay, if the sales tax is 8%, what is the total cost of the dress? So, first step, 50 times what?
0.08.
Sure, you can add that extra 0 if you want, but the most important one is that one. That's the most important one. Use a calculator, or you can use just the math. Okay, so did you use a calculator? If you didn't use a calculator, you did 8 times 0 is 0. 8 times 5 is 40. I don't have to multiply by this 0 because it's just zeros. But how many times do I move it? There are 2 numbers after the decimal. Even though I didn't multiply by 0, it still counts. So, 1, 2. How much money is this? $4. Now, let me tell you this. Not ask you this. Let me tell you this. Your tax should never be as big as what you're paying for. So if you said 40, your tax cannot be close to $50, right? Your tax is always a very small amount compared to this number. Well, it depends on what this is. So at $50, you're looking at something that's less than $10, right? If it's $500, then something in the 50s, right? It's like 10%. So like you take away one of the zeros. You see? If I take away that last number, what is that? 5? Oh, it's 4. Okay, it's a good estimate. So if you tell me, or if you go, oh, it's $400, are you going to pay more tax than what it cost? No. So if it costs $50, am I going to spend $400?
What about like
Calculator.
DoorDash?
All right. 50 plus 4,
They charge you taxes, right?
that's your
54.
54.
No. You gotta tip them.
They charge both. Yeah. They charge service fee, tax, and tip.